ironic when you've got snow coming down on the day you had planned ahead to talk about preparedness for winter.
INDOT crews have been out patrolling and treating state highways, U.S. highways, and interstates around the state the past 24 hours. In recent months, INDOT has been hard at work preparing for winter operations, making the transition from maintenance and construction to snow removal. Please don't crowd our plow. Give our crews room to work.
It's been a very active 24 hours, but this happens every year. This really should not be too much of a surprise to anybody. We deal with this every year. We do have some driving tips, some things that we encourage of the motoring public. I think right now is a healthy reminder, if you haven't already done so, now's a pretty good time to maybe get that car in and make sure that it's ready to go for the rigors of winter driving. And you as a driver, get yourself ready. The weather does not cause crashes. And yes, they are crashes, they're not accidents. The responsibility falls squarely on each individual driver to ensure safety on our roadways. We all play a part. Law enforcement, our partners with INDOT, and you as the motoring public. Be aware of existing construction and road restrictions or other related projects on those roads in which you travel. You had to dust your car off this morning. How many had you scrape your windows? That means all the windows. You might have four-wheel drive, but you don't have four-wheel stop. And we've seen a lot of vehicles testing the limits of their vehicles. They're overdriving their capabilities. If you find yourself in the unfortunate instance in which you're in a vehicle crash, Indiana law requires that if there are no injuries, fatalities, entrapment, or hazardous materials, you're required to move that vehicle off the roadway. Indiana law is very clear. You're required to move over to an adjacent lane if there's an emergency vehicle with flashing lights or a broken down vehicle with flashing lights. If you cannot move over, you have to slow to 10 miles below the posted speed limit.
IDHS encourages all Hoosiers to have an emergency kit ready in their vehicle, which should include blankets, jumper cables, water, snacks, and an ice scraper. Individuals should also stock up on essentials like non-perishable food, water, flashlights, and blankets for their home.
To cap this off, there's three words that are very, very important here. It's safety, safety, and safety.
You can be confident that in our state we've got the resources, we've got professionals that take care of keeping you safe, and then there's no substitute for common sense.
Now we wait to see what Mother Nature brings. We are ready. Please travel safely this winter and watch for our fleet of yellow trucks.